confirmed.
They found us!
Target confirmed. Found something. Target confirmed.
They found us! We'll be fine.
Found something. Lucky us. Found something. Lucky us. Get ready. Here they come. Lucky us. Lucky us. What? It barely seems any different from the last time we were here.
Their leader dead, and their princess a traitor, and yet they seem to continue on as if nothing's happened.
Guess we were wrong. If anything, it seems like security's even tighter. Maybe because of Excella's attack. What do we do? Maybe we should look for another way in. That could backfire on us, but I'm not sure we have a choice.
Okay, I'll handle it.
Handle what?
The front gate. If I go make some noise, you guys should be able to sneak in while I got him distracted.
You're just going to charge out as a decoy? No, that's too dangerous.
Dangerous, yes, but strategically viable. Agnum's plan is sound.
Guys, did Lestin just pay me a compliment? Now I know we're in trouble. Well, as long as I got Flute Boy's seal of approval, I'm good. Let's get this party started.
Wait,
What now?
I shall join you.
Brother!
What? Come on, man, we don't need 2 people. I can handle this on my own.
I'm sure, but greater numbers would make for a more effective diversion,
And...
it would increase your chances of survival. The intent is for you to distract the enemy, not to martyr yourself.
Well, I mean, yeah, but...
Then it's decided. Yuma, remain here and watch for an opening. Once your chance presents itself, get everyone inside.
Okay. You two be careful.
Please, brother. Stay safe out there.
Don't worry, Kirika. I'll see you inside. Now, Agnum. Shall we?
Hey, you're just inviting yourself along, huh? I don't remember asking for the help. Not my problem. Do what you want.
All right, Imperials, come get it! You're about to fight Agnum, the blazing pyro maestro, and his lovely assistant.
I beg your pardon. If anything, you're my assistant. And I certainly wouldn't call you lovely.
Don't flatter yourself, soldier boy. You weren't even supposed to be here.
As I said, greater numbers would...
Increase our chances of survival? Okay, lay it on me. How much better are our chances now?
Hardly at all, by my estimate.
I knew it! Come on, man. What were you thinking?
What? I simply thought you might want some company. Wherever it is you end up.
What do you...
But I have no intention of falling here. I fully intend for us to make it through this and meet up with the others. Agreed?
You got it, partner.
Don't forget about me.
Strike!
I'll assist you. Well, this should work.
All right!
He's down.
It's up to you. Like that? Like that? Got a little messy. I think that's the end of that squad.
Yes. And look at this prize for our troubles.
Yeah, jackpot. That's a big army.
Hundreds of soldiers. Perhaps thousands.
Well, doesn't change what we're here for. Let's stall them as long as we can so Yuma and the others can get in.
Indeed. Now that we have an audience, it would be a shame to disappoint them. If they want a show, let's give them one.
Hell yeah! Hope you're keeping score.
Target confirmed. Target confirmed. Target confirmed.
We've been spotted.
Enemy approaching.
We've been spotted.
Target confirmed. Get ready. Here they come. Pay attention. Get ready. Here they come. Enemy approaching.
We've been spotted.
Enemy approaching. Target confirmed. Target confirmed. Enemy approaching.
We've been spotted. We've been spotted.
Get ready. Here they come. Target confirmed. Target confirmed. Enemy approaching. Target
Let's
confirmed.
get going.
Target confirmed.
We've been spotted.
Enemy approaching. Target confirmed. I shall be your opponent. It seems I must step in. Break them down! Come on, let's go! Keep your guard. Fall behind. It seems I must step in. Enemy down! We did it! Enemy approaching. Combat algorithms. Let us fight together. I will be Keep your hold. I'm feeling it. Take this. Confirmed.
We've been spotted.
Enemy approaching.
We've been spotted.
Target confirmed. Enemy approaching. Get ready! Here they come!
Zest! We have a problem! We're under attack by 2 Dragoneers! Zest? There are 2 Dragoneers?
Just shut up. What do you want me to do about it? I don't know anything. I never did. I can't stop thinking about what they said. About true strength. And I'm not strong enough to beat them. If I fight them again, I'll just lose.
Zest?
Joachim, leave him be.
But Georg...
Your lab has its own defenses, doesn't it? You can manage fine on your own.
Well, I suppose.
If it gets out of hand, I'll deal with it. 2 Dragoneers should be nothing against the power I have now. We don't need Zest.
So you think you're stronger than me now, huh?
It seems that way, doesn't it?
Well, look who finally grew a pair. This all thanks to your fancy new sword? Pfft. Well, whatever.
I don't care what you do anymore. If you've given up on your strength, you're useless to me. The strength of my opponent doesn't matter. I will always forge ahead no matter what my enemies say of me. That is what strength means to me. To push forward, no matter the consequences. But you and I were always nothing alike.
Target confirmed. Target confirmed. Get ready. Here they come. Get ready. Here they come. Enemy approaching.
Well, well, well. A touching reunion indeed.
Joachim?
Ah, and you've joined us once again. Lovely. Perhaps your eyes have been opened to the joy of experimentation.
Are you insane?
Yes, I should have expected such ingratitude. Do you have any idea of the resources I poured into you two? But I suppose that doesn't matter to you. No, one glimpse at the outside and you're out the door. How am I supposed to feel?
I'm not here to listen to you complain. I need answers. Who's commanding the Imperial Army right now?
Commanding? Whatever are you talking about?
Who controls the army? Since Georg died, it's gotta be you or Zest. So which is it?
dead. Georg.
What's so funny?
You think Georg is dead? Ludicrous. He is the man who will inherit Deus. You couldn't dream of killing him.
He'll inherit Deus? Zest was saying something like that too.
It took centuries of communions, breeding, genetic manipulation, but the Church finally produced an heir of Georg's caliber. Ah, but you distracted me. I've just finished my latest masterpiece, and it's time for a field test. Behold, one of the glorious twin swords of the Empire, Dainsleif! Go! Let them bask in your power! Oh, dear. Defeated. I see. Would you please stop doing that? I just finished working on that one. Every time you come, it's either to ruin or steal my work. And now, you've broken one of my creations with the one you stole!
Stole? Is that supposed to be me?
Of course! Your screams made all the work worth it! How could you run off on your own? Give it back! You! I order you to return to me! I order you to scream for me! Scream this instant!
I'm a human. I'm not your puppet.
Don't bother, Marion. He doesn't deserve to be listened to, and it's only going to make you more angry.
You're right. We can leave him alone and go look for Georg.
Then you needn't look far.
Georg?
Ah, Georg! Yes, talk some sense into them.
He really survived?
I cannot fall. Not until I see Deus return to this world. All I need to open the path to Deus is the power of the Shining Dragon. And Galahorn will help me take it.
Why are you trying to resurrect Deus? You'll unleash the catastrophe!
We do not fear the catastrophe like you do. We welcome it with open arms. Only the weak will be purged, but we are armed with the blessings of Deus. We shall survive and inherit the new world.
What are you saying? What meaning is there in survival if all others would die?
I think we're beyond trying to reason with him.
Agreed. We've wasted enough time talking. I need the Shining Dragon's power, and now I will take it from you.
Yes, yes! I've been waiting too long to analyze the Shining Dragon's soul, and now I shall have every last detail!
I won't let you!
Let me? You think I'm that easily denied? I count 2 Dragoneers missing, boy.
Even if Agnum and Lestin are gone, we'll fight even harder to make up for it.
Hold on there. We're not out of the fight yet.
Did you really intend on starting without us?
Brother!
My. So much for our pest control.
Agnum, Lestin! I'm glad you're okay.
So much for a diversion. We ended up taking out a whole damn legion.
And now, Georg can join them.
Come then. Even if you've reached your full strength, your fate will be no different. Come, Shining Dragon! Galahorn thirsts for your power!
We won!
With this, Georg's plan is in ruins. They shall never awaken Deus.
Yuma, we got him!
Yeah!
Well, well. You never learn, do you? It's a bit early to celebrate.
What's that supposed to mean?
I told you. You face the inheritor of the almighty Deus. Like that would be enough to kill him.
What?
You were warned, but you just didn't listen.
Georg! How did you live through that? His wounds are all gone?
That's how he survived that explosion.
Right, Genis told us. Georg was hiding his true power.
We should run.
What?
We can't win a head-on fight with someone whose wounds heal that fast. We need to retreat and come up with a plan.
Run home with your tails between your legs.
Sonia, he's just trying to provoke you.
I know. Everyone run!
Okay.
Ah, well, off they go. That won't come back to bite us later, I hope.
They cannot be underestimated. Their power isn't enough to defeat me, but I lack the means to overpower them myself.
Well, yes. Your regeneration sacrament alone isn't enough to beat them. It only ensures your survival.
So then, how do we deal with them?
I've got an idea.
Zest?
I was watching Georg, saw you fight, and you know what? You really are stronger. And thanks to you, I'm over it. I think I'll take your advice.
What's that supposed to mean? What? Why would you want Galahorn?
Are you really that surprised, tough guy? I'm still the #1 candidate for inheriting Deus, right?
Quite. Yes, that is true. You are #1. Georg is 2.
Damn it, Joachim.
See? So really, doesn't that put me higher up on the list for ownership of the sword?
Damn you, Zest. We had a deal. I agreed I would fight you after I received the power of Deus. You said you would help me with the resurrection first.
Sorry, but I don't really care about any promises anymore. Back then, I was so desperate to fight a real challenge, I figured a god would do the trick. So I took your deal. But now I have someone I have to fight. I have to get stronger than them. So I just gotta use anything I can to make that happen. Deus, or the World Dragons, I'll take whatever I can get.
Why now? Why are you doing this?
Push forward, no matter the consequences. That's what you said, right? Well, I'm ready to do anything to get stronger.
Marvelous. In that case, allow me to readjust Galahorn for you, Zest.
Joachim, man, come on! Weren't you listening?
Zest? What,
You heard the man? Damn the consequences. We can do a whole lot more than that. Now you're gonna get to have some real fun. Time to show the world what you can do. We're gonna make a masterpiece.
How do we even fight Georg? How do we beat someone who can heal all his wounds the moment he gets them? Maybe if we hit him so hard that he wouldn't have time to recover. But I don't even know how we'd do that.
True. He survived a head-on assault from the Draco Machina. Could we surpass that power? Could we even match it?
Maybe the Shining Dragon could do it.
Wait, really?
I don't know for sure, but if I could use the Shining Dragon's full power, then maybe.
Why, yes. We've never seen its full strength after all. But are you gonna be okay? You know what happens when you...
I agree. If you push yourself too hard and lose control again...
It's okay. I know. I won't push myself that far. Besides, even if the power overwhelms me again, I'll be fine as long as you're all with me.
I guess so. We stuck together before, and we still got through it. All right. We're going to fight back, together. If Georg wants to resurrect Deus, he'll have to go through us!
Yuma. Yuma.
What's wrong?
You mentioned unleashing our power, completely breaking my seal.
Yeah, we might have to if we want to beat Georg.
You cannot.
Huh?
That limit is not for you to break.
Why not? This is the first time you've ever told me not to use your power.
Indeed. If you desire the power to fight, I offer it freely. That shall not change. I ask only one condition. Do not reach beyond our limits. Do not call upon all of my strength.
Then tell me why.
Yuma, there remains one secret I have kept from you. Genus spoke true. I should have told you much sooner. I could not bring myself to say it. But the time has come. I must speak plain with you. If...
Huh? What are you talking about?
If you unleash my true ultimate power, it will destroy you in body and soul. Do you see now? No matter the reason, you must never wield my full power.
Sorry, but I can't promise that.
What?
If that's the only option I have, then I won't hesitate.
Yuma.
Now I have the energies of all 5 world dragons. Even if something goes awry, I should be prepared for the worst. Even if the seal's weakened more than my estimates, even if it breaks, I can seal it again. But with no dragon soul at its core, I can only unleash the energy a single time. I'll have to be careful about when I use it. How will the 7 Dragoneers move? And will I finally see the path to the last song? Now is the time to observe. The key to everything lies within Yuma. But the most unpredictable element now is the Sanguine Church itself. Georg, with his newfound power, and that boy who claimed himself the strongest, Zest. He could be a threat. Not many moves left until the game is over. I need to think carefully.